what I'm saying? Good afternoon, good evening, good night, my twins. Drop a like and drop a sub. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the title though. Y'all see the title, it's crazy, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? 3 drive-by shootings one night? Gotta see what's going on. So anyway, shout out bro for the vid. And shout out to all my twins who stopped through the stream last night too. I'm probably gonna stream later on tonight. I might stream later on tonight. Probably, most likely, I don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what's going on. Drop a like and drop a sub.
War stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. I gotta do some more. Let me know if y'all want me to do some more of these videos because I actually like these videos.
In this episode, I'll be discussing the life of Lil Powder.
I ain't watching.
Lakeem Marty was born on January 13th, 1992. He grew up in Watts, a high-density neighborhood that still has the highest poverty rate in Los Angeles County. Nearly 1/3 of the households are far below the official poverty level. It has the highest jobless rate. It's still plagued by crime, chronically low educational test scores, and high dropout rates. In his teenage years, he joined the Grape Street Crips and soon adopted the name Lil Powder. The Grape Street Crips are a project-based gang located in the notorious Jordan Downs. Many of the black residents in this section of Watts.
Buddy, damn, nigga. Buddy got his whole... Damn, Twin got his whole buds out both cheeks, though. Like, he really got his whole... Damn.
Direct tongues to the South, particularly Louisiana, which gives them a distinct accent from the rest of Los Angeles.
Ray Street, baby low. We over here tough right here, right now. It's going down. You hear me? 10 trade 8 top Gray Street Watts. You know what I'm talking about? Man, we all out here right now. Y'all on the first, you know what I'm saying? We out here filming everything. We trying to do everything right and accordingly. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
The Grape Street Crips have multiple cliques that make up the neighborhood. In 1987, a new generation of Grapes started the East Side Watts Baby Low Crips. The Baby Low Crips were largely from the 103rd Street clique in the projects. Lil Powder was from this clique, and he was a known rider who was down for whatever. His devotion to his set boosted his status and secured both respect and appreciation from his hood. Grape Street's primary rivals are the Bounty Hunter Watts Bloods, based in the nearby Nickerson Gardens housing projects.
Bitch, shake that ass for a bounty hunter, butt ass nigga. I was driving down Long Beach Boulevard and writing this song at the same time and almost crashed. I'm dedicated. I take my own life before I let these take me.
Twin say I take my own life before I let these niggas get me. Nah, that's crazy.
Nigga. I was driving down Long Beach Boulevard and writing this song at the same time and almost crashed. I'm dedicated. I take my own life before I let these take me. On 113th Street, shaking hands with fiends, drove down the street to the projects, the ones that's matching my rings. Ball win rings for the whole team.
Though the conflict has not reached the same intensity as the 80s, there are still periodic flare-ups. In 2016, there was a spark up in violence between these two gangs. In late July of that year, a high-ranking Grape Street member who went by Mafia Ray was killed by a bounty hunter Blood in Hawthorne. The shooting took place at a barbershop that was known to have members of various hoods pulling up for a cut. Mafia Ray and the bounty hunter shared the same barber, and Ray allegedly robbed his rival there on a previous occasion.
They famous on Snap.
Damn.
We can't wait to get to them. We gonna snap their ass, alright? We gonna take everything from them, though.
Allegedly, Mafia Ray tried to rob the bounty hunter again. Both parties produced a gun, resulting in a shootout.
Damn, Twin tried to hit another lick. He tried to hit another lick.
We gonna snap their ass, alright? We gonna take everything from them, though.
Allegedly, Mafia Ray tried to rob the bounty hunter again. Both parties produced a gun, resulting in a shootout.
Jory, friends tell me that the man who died in that shootout was a father of 4. You see live behind me here, the intersection at Crenshaw here at Crenshaw and El Segundo remains shut down. The scene active as investigators continue to try to sort out exactly what happened. Grieving friends and family gather at the scene of a shootout at a Hawthorne barbershop. The parking lot outside Uppercuts at Crenshaw and El Segundo littered with evidence markers after gunfire erupts.
It just looks like, from the evidence we're looking at, it looks like there was somebody in the parking lot shooting was at somebody in the barbershop, somebody in the barbershop shooting back at them. So it looks like they were exchanging gunfire. Some people got hit by gunfire. One man was pronounced dead at the scene inside the barbershop. Friends identify him as Raymond Arnold and say the 32-year-old father of 4 is from Watts. A second shooting victim, believed to have been in the parking lot.
They said Twin had 4 kids? Damn.
Inside the barbershop, friends identify him as Raymond Arnold and say the 32-year-old father of four is from Watts. A second shooting victim, believed to have been in the parking lot, was taken by witnesses to the hospital. Detectives say the 29-year-old man was rushed into surgery but is expected to survive. The violence broke out around 4 p.m. at the busy location. At this point, investigators aren't sure how many shooters may have been involved, but say they know there were lots of witnesses in the area. Detectives say there has been trouble at the barbershop before and believe the deadly gunfire may have been gang-related.
We're not sure what it's over, but it could be that. They've had other shootings here, other problems here at that barbershop, so it has a history.
With their beloved member dead at the hands of their archenemy, it was mandatory the Grapes would need some get back. A few weeks later, on the night of August 3rd, 2016, a group of Grape Street gang members, including Lil Powder, Dushan, Carnell, and D'Anthony, gathered near the Jordan Downs projects. Vernon Williams, also known as Dub, would need some get back. A few weeks later, on the night of August 3rd, 2016, a group of Grape Street gang members, including Lil Powder, Dushan, Carnell, and D'Anthony, gathered near the Jordan Downs projects. Vernon Williams, also known as Dub, is the leader and shot caller for the Grape Street Crips. He would devise a plan to retaliate against the bounty hunters by shooting and killing one or more of their members. At Vernon's direction.
Damn, that's crazy. So they went to he robbed one of them, and then he tried to rob him again, and then he caught Belt, and now they going to. That's crazy. So this is crazy.
Against the bounty hunters by shooting and killing one or more of their members. At Vernon's direction, the group got into 3 cars and stayed in communication using their cell phones. Vernon and D'Anthony were in a Mercedes, the lead car, and looking for potential targets. 3 other men were in a Lexus, the decoy car, that would try to draw the attention of any police officers responding to the shooting. Lil Powder, Deshaun, and Carnell were in the Nissan, the designated shooter car, and the only one containing firearms. Lil Powder drove the Nissan, and Deshaun and Carnell sat in the back seat. All 3 occupants of the Nissan were armed. The group first drove in a caravan to the Howard Hughes Center in Culver City, where Vernon believed they would find bounty hunters. Vernon directed the group to the driver of a Maserati, whom he identified as a rival gang member. Deshaun, Carnell, and Lil Powder all shot at the Maserati's occupants. The driver of the Maserati was treated for multiple gunshot wounds. Following this shooting, the group retrieved an AK-47 assault rifle. Because Vernon was not satisfied with the shooting, all 3 cars then headed to the
It's Wednesday now. That ain't enough.
For multiple gunshot wounds. Following this shooting, the group retrieved an AK-47 assault rifle. Because Vernon was not satisfied with the shooting, all 3 cars then headed to the Nickerson Gardens, searching for another target. After scouting the area a few times, Lil Powder stopped the Nissan near a field where a group of people had congregated. Carnell fired a pistol at the group until the chamber was empty. Several bullets hit a nearby home. Deshaun, who had been given the AK-47, struggled to cock the rifle and was unable to fire any shots.
Damn.
No injuries were reported as a result of that shooting. The caravan of cars went to a nearby park next. Vernon told the group that they were not done because no one had been killed. After Vernon helped Deshaun cock the AK-47.
Damn, Twin say we not going home until we catch a hat. Bro. We not going, no. We spinning until we catch some.
Done because no one had been killed. After Vernon helped Deshaun cock the AK-47, the group headed toward a gas station across the street from the Nickerson Gardens. From the Mercedes, Vernon identified the driver of a white Chrysler at the gas station as another potential target. Dougal was the driver of the Chrysler and his girlfriend Ajoma was also in the car. A third person named Paul was standing nearby. Deshaun shouted a gang challenge, then immediately opened fire with the AK-47, killing Dougal and wounding Ajoma and Paul.
Watch closely. First, you see 3 vehicles drive by. Detectives say they've spotted them on other cameras too, driving in tandem, all of them part of what happens next. Crime happens here a lot, unfortunately.
It does. This was not the first shooting at this 76 station.
Sheriff Homicide Detective Steve Blagg says 26-year-old Cordero Dugal was sitting behind the wheel, his girlfriend in the passenger seat.
The shots fired struck Cordero, also hit his girlfriend and another passerby.
A triple shooting, 3 people shot. When the gunsmoke settled, Dugal was dead, his girlfriend and a homeless man critically wounded, and the shooter gone.
We need people that knew who were in those vehicles that night to come forward and tell us who were in those vehicles.
Look again at the trio:
Bro
a
got a
tan Mercedes,
mean
then the
mustache,
shooter's
dude.
car, a
That's a
gray Nissan
mean
Sentra, and the
stash.
third, detectives say, is a blue
W
Lexus.
stash.
After the shooting, Dugall's girlfriend jumped into the driver's seat, drove them to LAPD Southeast Division, where paramedics pronounced him dead.
We believe that Cordero was wrong place, wrong time.
The gas station is right across from the Nickerson Gardens housing project, but detectives aren't sure yet if there's a connection. And as for the victim, they say Dugall was a documented gang member.
Everybody matters or nobody matters. It doesn't matter what a person was in life. Nobody deserves to be murdered.
But getting witnesses to come forward after such a brutal murder so far has been the hardest part of the investigation.
Soon after the shooting at the gas station, officers stopped the Lexus and took its occupants into custody. The following night, other officers pulled over the Nissan and arrested its occupants, which included Lil Powder and Deshaun. After the arrest, Deshaun admitted to a detective that he was part of the group of Grape Street gang members that committed the shootings at Nickerson Gardens and the gas station as revenge for the murder of one of their members. According to Deshaun, Vernon and another member of the gang forced him to participate in the shootings. They physically assaulted Deshaun and took his property. They then held him at gunpoint and told him to get into the Nissan with Lil Powder and Carnell. They also made him put an AK-47 rifle in the backseat of the car. During the interview, Deshaun gave a number of inconsistent statements about where he was seated in the Nissan. He claimed, however, that Lil Powder and Carnell shot at the crowd in Nickerson Gardens, and Carnell fired the AK-47 at the couple at the gas station. While Deshaun denied firing a gun, he admitted he cocked the AK-47 for Carnell prior to the shootings. After being charged in this case, Carnell and Paul entered plea agreements under which they would receive reduced sentences in all cases pending against them in exchange for their truthful testimony. Carnell, who was 18 years old at the time of the shootings, would receive a total term of 28 years, making him eligible for parole in 13 years. Paul, who was 19 years old at the time of the shootings, would be sentenced to a 9-year term. The jury found Deshaun guilty of the first-degree murder of Dougal Cordero. He was sentenced to life without parole plus 25 years, to life on the murder count, consecutive life terms plus 25 years to life on each attempted murder count, and a consecutive 3-year term on the...
Fuck. That shit sounds so crazy.
He was sentenced to life without parole plus 25 years, to life on the murder count, consecutive life terms plus 25 years to life on each attempted murder count, and a consecutive 3-year term on the felon in possession of a firearm count. Lil Powder would be found guilty and sentenced to 7 life sentences for his role in the shootings. For count 1, he would get life without parole plus an additional 25 years. Count 2, life plus an additional 25 years. Count 3 with a minimum of 7 years plus 25 years.
That shit don't even sound real though. Like, that shit don't even sound real, gang.
For count 1, he would get life without parole plus an additional 25 years. Count 2, life plus an additional 25 years. Count 3 with a minimum of 7 years plus 25 years. Count 4, 15 years to life. Count 5, life plus 20 years. Count 6, 15 years to life. A few years into his sentence, Lil Powder would be diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. And people would start a rumor that he had died. But Lil Powder is still here fighting, as he has to be here for his daughter.
Lil Powder, you already know what it is on the dead homies. Happy Father's Day. On the shit chat, got a nigga sitting down on jail. Niggas supposed to be out there with loved ones and all that. Oh yeah. Daddy love you, baby. Hear me out though one time. Hear me out though. It's been a minute. Boy, listen. Crazy how these get to snitching. Me and Brody, we done went up on a mission. Flocka went detective, the shooter and turned witness. Boy, listen.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. Like, they did all of that because a nigga tried to rob a nigga and then got killed. So they went to go kill some niggas because he tried to... Stay out them streets, twins, please, because... What?
Get the snitching. Me and Brody, we went up on a mission.
I don't even want to hear all that. I don't even want to hear all that, bro.
Now I'm sitting here, locked up with cancer, trying to use the phone, but don't nobody want to answer. Boy, listen, this shit crazy how these get the snitching. Me and Brody, we done went up on a mission. Flocka went detective, the shooter and turned witness. Boy, listen, this is crazy how these niggas get the snitching. Me and Brody, we done went up on a mission. Flocka went detective, the shooter and turned witness. Boy, listen, You ever talking about
Is that it? Is he going?
niggas still got it on his jail.
Vernon, the leader and shot caller, would not be charged in this shooting spree,
Oh,
but would
damn.
later be arrested and found guilty for a different case.
Oh, wow.
I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Stay out them streets. They went to go slide because he wanted to rob somebody. Then he ended up getting killed. And then they went to go, and then now he got 7 life sentences. That's crazy. Stay out them streets. Drop a like, drop a sub. Shout out to all my twins. You know what I'm saying? I had a few more videos to do for y'all boys. So, I'm going to see y'all niggas in the next one, bro.